dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
The governor of Kaduna says Sani says poverty, unemployment, hopelessness, and lack of education are the major reason insecurity is festering in the northern part of the country. But before we proceed further, welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. If this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. Don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video. You can send in your comments and keep the conversation lively in our comment section. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you all so much for joining us. To all our viewers, feel relaxed, enjoy and stay connected. The governor of Kaduna State, Sani, says poverty, unemployment, hopelessness, and lack of education are the major reason insecurity is festering in the northern west part of the country. Sani, who was the guest on Channels TV, says that the issue of banditry and kidnapping in the northwest is different from that of insurgency in the northeast. That the northwest crisis has to do with the banditry and kidnapping. That when we look at the situation critically, that we will agree with him that most of those bandits always kidnap innocent people and they always ask for ransom. And whenever they are giving money, they will release the victim. In many cases, and some cases when there is delay, they will end up taking the life of those victims. And when you look at this situation, you will also know that the problem is poverty, unemployment, hopelessness, and lack of education. Particularly in the northwestern part of Nigeria, that is the reason why a lot of these incidents happen. The governor also maintained the statistics that has proven that greater percentage of people living in the northwest are living below poverty line, adding that a lot of out of school children in the country are also from the northwest zone. The last time he checked, he confirmed that from the SDG's recent report, we would agree with him that about 80 to 90% of the people living in the northwest part of Nigeria are living below poverty line. And of course, if we look at the situation, the statistics out of school children, we can see that a lot of them are from the northwest part of Nigeria. Governor Sani said that bringing the criminals and pardoning them when they surrender is only one aspect of non-kinetic approach of ending the insecurity, which according to him is not the most important aspect. That the most important approach is to end the menace. As he noted, he is looking at the condition of the people generally, which includes the poverty, unemployment, and hopelessness. So guys, let's take a look at the video.
Like I said, the issue of poverty, the issue of unemployment, the issue of out-of-school children affects virtually every state. Collaboration is very important. In our last meeting, we sat down in Kaduna, being the capital of northern Nigeria. We have agreed to work together. And as I can say here that so far so good, maybe there are one or two areas that we are not working at together on some areas, particularly if you look at the issue of how we approach the issue of security. I believe we're on the same page. But the way we implement most of those resolutions might not necessarily be the same because of our peculiarity. But I believe we are working together, we have the same agenda, implementation not necessarily the same. Because if you look at the issue of vigilance services that a lot of states have been initiating now. Kaduna said yes, we have 7,000, but my belief about vigilance service, whether in Kaduna, in Katsina, in Zamfara, or Amotokun in the southwest, I have a different approach to all these issues. Why? Because as a former member of the National Assembly, I made an attempt to amend Firearms Act. And if you look at the Firearms Act, it's obsolete. The last time it was amended is over 30 years ago. And the reason why I felt maybe the approach might not be the same is because I believe the only way forward and the only way we can address the problem of security in Nigeria is the creation of state police. That's my own position. Not every government will agree with me. Those stop gaps of creating a Motokun, other vigilance services in other states, for me, cannot end insecurity in our own country. Because if you look at Firearms Act in Nigeria, no vigilance service group, whether a Motokun or anyone created by any state, including Kaduna State, that have the right to hold firearms. It's clear in the Firearms Act. I was a senator that wanted to amend that act. It wasn't successful. Until we do that, let's canvass and all insist on the creation of state police in Nigeria. That is the way forward.
All right. That is not new to us. We already know about it. But what are they doing about it? What are they doing now about the unemployment, the poverty that have engulfed Nigeria? They have to do something. We only need the solution. We already know the cause of the problem. It's the solution we are after. You can't be a leader without having any plans on how to better the lives of Nigerians. Government introduced poverty to take right of their citizens so that they can be used when election time. But they have forgotten that an hungry man is an angry man. Same poverty, that is the same thing that leads to bandits and kidnapping. So what is the cause of the poverty in the northern west of Nigeria? Is it corrupt governors? He's partly right, but they not still need to look on their childbearing culture. You can't continue to produce babies you can't cater for. It's inhuman and criminal to bring these babies in the world and left them to their fate. Nigerians are always running away from the truth. Nobody talks about corruption. Almost all our problems in Nigeria will come to a stop if corruption is totally dealt with. They should stop stealing money. They should build good infrastructure. Create an enabling ground for investors and see if all this criminality will not stop. Everybody knows this as a fact, but those who capture power believe it will lessen their grip on the polity if they cannot manage basis of the state and the economy. Is it state police they can manage? All that will be achieved is additional expense for equipment, wages, vehicles, office that will further drain the budget and yield no results. What they need is to name the brains behind the terrorists who are sitting politicians, as we have been told by the government and even his predecessor. If they know most of all these terrorists, if they don't stop, they should name them. Because most of all the terrorists, politicians are using them. So they all know what is behind the insecurity that has been roaming around the country. Because the state police cannot stop them from doing what they have been doing. Most of the politicians knows them and they are not ready to call out the names. If they've told them to stop and they're not ready to stop, they should call them out. We are realistic ready for change in Nigeria. That is the truth. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying tuned with us. We really do appreciate. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. Don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trending and latest news happening on social media. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way next, stay safe, guys. Bye.